This week on Council Bluffs News, getting healthy. Local organizations get together for the second annual Wellness Bash. Get a peek at some of the resources attendees take advantage of. Summer concert fun. The Grassroots Music Festival takes place at Tom Hannafin's River's Edge Park. We'll have coverage of the three-day event. And Katie Damasi joins us in studio to talk about a Parkinson's event coming to the center. That and more, all on this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Zach Harper-Blunt. Summer is the season for outdoor concerts, and in the area, there are plenty of them. Whether it's Rockfest, River Riot, Maha Music Festival, or the Stir Concert Cove series, there's a wide variety of music being presented this summer. The latest event taking place at Tom Hannafin River's Edge Park as one of the biggest concerts in the metro makes its return. For some, it's reliving their younger days.
Brings back a lot of memories for a lot of us old guys.
For others, a chance to see someone for the first time.
Ever seen Mac Miller or Kid Cudi in concert?
The Grassroots Music Festival making its return to Tom Hannafin's River's Edge Park July 31st through August 2nd.
As a whole, the music festival has been great. The people have been great. The security has been great. You know, it's all been flowing together really well.
Kid Cudi was really great. I'm pretty excited for Skinner and DJ Snakes tomorrow.
While some are here for all 3 days.
All 3 days, we're going all 3 days.
All weekend, baby, 3-day pass.
Some pack the fun into 12 hours.
Yeah, I'm just here today. It's my birthday present to myself.
Close to 30 acts perform over the weekend event, and while most pay their way into the festival, some watch from a distance on the Bob Carey pedestrian bridge.
My wife and I stopped downtown for barbecue, and we thought we'd go take a walk to walk it off. And lo and behold, this little festival's here. They're supporting the troops. I got 2 sons in the Navy right now, so I thought I'd just hang out and listen to some old tunes.
It's a weekend featuring a wide range of music that everyone can enjoy. Saturday features a classic rock lineup, including headliner Lynyrd Skynyrd.
It's awesome. Laid back, everybody's having a good time. No fights, we're all mellow. Kind of like back in the 70s when a good concert was that way anyways.
While there's plenty to see on stage, there are also some sights to take in the crowd.
Oh my God, there's a Kiss down there now.
Craziest thing I've seen so far is a man dressed up as Gene Simmons for the concert.
Crazy? Maybe. Fun? Absolutely. The Grassroots Music Festival. Another fantastic event down at Tom Hannafin's River's Edge Park.
Tonight's gonna be the old school jam. Gonna rock out, hang out with all the parents. Tomorrow, Schoolboy Q gonna wear that trap bucket hat. You feel me, Schoolboy? And yeah, it'll be good.
There were a few complaints over the weekend, lineup changes and long waits to get into the venue among them. However, most consider the event a success. Walmart and Sam's Club are donating nearly $350,000 to Children's Hospital. Donations were raised during a national 6-week campaign that ended in mid-June. 49 stores in the Nebraska, Iowa, and Kansas area helped raise the money. Nationally, the stores raised $42 million for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Sometimes being healthy, specifically for children, can be a challenge. Put a fun spin on it, however, and it shifts the focus from being a task to just being a kid. 7 local organizations team up for an annual event August 1st to do just that. It's a way to learn how to be healthy.
It helps kids get ready for school.
And to have a good time.
This has been so fun.
The Wellness Bash taking place at Bayless Park on August 1st.
The Wellness Bash is our second annual event, free to the community, all about getting people out, up, active, and learning ways to be healthy, strong, and connected in our community.
While attendees are able to enjoy all the fun activities, there are also many opportunities, including free screenings, available to them.
When you look at just resources that are already in the community. It's just a good way to kind of have the families, the community members come and have access to the services.
Over 70 booths are on hand for the 3-hour event, all with their own helpful advice.
We had a home safety challenge, and we had a house that has things that are not safe versus things that are safe. And so we had the kids try to find the things that were not safe versus what was safe.
And the event is as informative for the adults as it is for the kids.
They're more aware that there is support out there for parents to go back to school and to have that family support that they did not know that it was there for them.
Among the fun, games, music, and other activities, including a bike that can make smoothies, not surprisingly drawing a lot of attention.
We brought enough product for about 700 youth, and we ran out of the product, so that's a really good sign that the youth are really interested. As soon as they see it up in motion, I think it promotes that awareness.
And a good sign parents and kids are taking advantage of opportunities like this event.
All of the vendors that were here were very happy with the turnout, and it looked like people were having fun. We gave away prizes and saw people dancing and having a good time.
Close to 1,000 people attended this year's Wellness Bash, and those who organized the event say they are planning to have it every year on the first Saturday in August. In news around the Bluffs, the Council Bluffs School Board approves plans for its second phase of the athletic complex renovations. July 28th, the board approved plans to look for bids on the overhaul of the complex at North 18th Street and Avenue G, which hosts TJ and AL athletics. While the football field renovations are already nearing completion and will be used this fall, this phase calls for upgrades to the baseball, softball, and soccer fields. The board also approved the purchase of land along North 16th Street and Avenue J that will be used for the third phase of the project, allowing access to the athletic complex from North 16th Street. Quick Shop teamed up with Heartland Family Services for its 6th annual Make a Difference with a Dollar fundraising campaign. For the entire month of August, employees will invite customers to donate $1 that will help support the organization. There will also be 2 car wash fundraisers taking place during the month, as well as a mini carnival at the end of August. Buena Vista University hosted an Enrollment Day event on Monday, August 3rd. Students wishing to enroll are able to enjoy snacks and refreshments while receiving transcript evaluations, financial aid counseling, and most importantly, enrolling in classes.
What I like to do for Enrollment Day is not only talk about our programs and what transfers in for students, is actually do an evaluation for students and talk about financial aid and look at the schedule and sign students up for classes. So when they walk out, they know exactly what classes they can take.
Classes start every 8 weeks at Buena Vista University. If you'd like more information, details are available at bvu.edu. Coming up on Council Bluffs News, we stop by the office of Community Development Director Don Gross to talk about the West Broadway Corridor Plan. And Katie DeMasi joins us to talk about the Parkinson's event coming to the center in our in-studio interview.
It affects mobility, it affects speech, it affects dexterity.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
NFC, AFC, offensive linemen, defensive tackles, quarterbacks, and cornerbacks are all living united to ensure the academic success of millions of kids in our communities all the way to graduation day. But that won't happen without you. So take the pledge at unitedway.org. Make a difference in the life of a child. Suit up like your favorite NFL players and become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor with United Way.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. God, no.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
If you want to be a parent, it doesn't matter how you play, what you wear, how you dance, or even what direction life takes you. You just need to be there. You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care don't need perfection. They just need you.
He's had it for about 10 years. And if you know anything about Parkinson's, it's a fairly rapid progression of a neurological disorder. It affects mobility, it affects speech, it affects dexterity. And it can move fairly quickly, so someone can go from a diagnosis to being very limited in their independence very quickly. And what Gary did was worked with a neuroscientist and physical therapist in Colorado, which is where he's from, to develop a series of exercises, about a 90-minute exercise series, that have made a profound impact on his life. And it was so successful that he decided to start teaching in his local area, Boulder, Colorado. He started teaching at the Y's there, and then started spreading the message about the exercises and the routines that he had benefited from himself. And now it's in 9 different states, so we're looking forward to bringing it here to Iowa.
And Gary's done presentations in other states as well?
He has, yes. Yeah, he's been pretty much all over the Midwest. And people are finding that there has been a great deal of success. So there's scientific foundation for the exercises that he's developed, and it's a lot of things of forcing people who have Parkinson's, again, directly impacting the symptoms of their disease. So it tends to make joints stiff. So his exercises incorporate large movements. They incorporate wide movements, and they also incorporate cognitive exercises while doing the physical exercises. So you're making your brain work, you're making your voice work, because again, it impacts the vocal cords. So he has people shout out loud, not even just count out loud, but shout, and maintain that vocal presence as long as they can.
And if anybody wants more details on the presentation, where can they go to?
They can go to our website, which is www.thecbcenter.org. They can call us at 712-323-5995, or even better, they'll come to this presentation on August 11th. It's free, it's open to the public. It'll be running from 10 a.m. to noon. We'll include the presentation, we'll include an exercise class, also free refreshments, which is always nice to have.
Oh, yeah.
And we can accommodate as many people who'd like to attend. We feel like there's definitely members of the center who are impacted by Parkinson's disease, and we feel that there's a big percentage of the community who are impacted by it, who don't have a lot of resources here locally. So we're looking forward to be able to host this program next week, but also build in regular exercise classes based on these principles starting in September.
Okay. Katie, thank you for joining us in studio today.
Thank you so much.
Stay tuned. More Council Bluffs news coming up right after the break.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center.
September 27th, Jam with Papa Roach and headliner Five Finger Death Punch. Over at the Convention Center, July 10th and 11th, British Fest comes to town. Then July 20th through the 26th, see the Nebraska Regional Bridge Tournament. And August 8th and 9th, it's the Spirit of Courage Celebrity Weekend. Remember, the MAC offers free parking for all events. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
Create new opportunities and expand your knowledge with Iowa Western's continuing and career education.
It was really intimidating to go back to school, but Iowa Western made me really feel like I could do it.
Our goal is to help students achieve success from education to employment.
Learn more, including information on extra benefits for Iowa residents at iwcc.edu/continuing_education.
If you store your guns properly.
So not just anyone can get to them.
I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
I won't have to tell so many family members. I'm sorry.
I won't hear as many scary stories. Or scary news reports.
I won't have to hold someone's hand and shout you're gonna make it.
And I won't have to tell my kids, this isn't a drill.
Please.
Please.
Please. Please.
Please.
Do it for us.
For us. Do it for us.
Your family, friends, and neighbors are all counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. If you own a firearm and are not using it, please be responsible and be sure that it's stored in a safe place. Remember, always, lock it up. For more information on firearm storage safety, visit ncpc.org.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council Plus Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
7,000 high school students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. We can keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
Hey, I'm Anderson Cooper. As a parent, you want to make sure that your child knows how to deal with bullying when they see it happening. And chances are they want to help, but they don't really know how. Well, teach them that the best thing to do is calmly walk away, find a teacher or other adult, and speak up. And do your part. Be that adult they can talk to and trust will listen. Join me to help stop bullying. Go to stopbullying.gov to find out more.
The Council Bluffs City Council recently approved a master plan for a complete overhaul on the West Broadway corridor. With more on that and the potential impact, here's Community Development Director Don Gross.
Over the last year, the city's been working on a plan for West Broadway. City Council approved that on July 27th with a 5-0 vote, which was nice to receive. You know, it represents a year's worth of work. We used a steering committee. We involved the Planning Commission, involved other departments, had 3 public meetings, all very well attended. I mean, I would say that we had probably 100 people attend each one of those. So there's a lot of interest. You know, right now, if I had a guess, you know, we've got a 5-lane road. We're going to continue to have a 5-lane road with the possibility of medians at certain locations. As things redevelop, for example, 25th and Broadway, there's probably a potential for a small median there. You know, there's probably a potential for a median at 35th and Broadway at some point in time. Places where we can install a median where no one's going to be damaged the fact that they can't get to their price by their curb cuts. Because over time, there's less and less curb cuts. You know, and if we really want to funnel traffic through this corridor more efficient, you cut down the turns. But that's probably, the medians is one way that we can kind of break up the corridor.
Obviously, this is a very in-depth project. Lots of information to get to you. We'll have more on the plans for West Broadway over the next few weeks. Saturday, August 1st, the Midlands Humane Society takes part in National Dog Adoption Day. Using the theme, "There's No Place Like Home" from The Wizard of Oz, it's a way to help find dogs and other animals loving homes.
The National Dog Adoption is nationwide, running this weekend through shelters and humane societies throughout the United States. And basically it's just a push to get animals adopted out of the facilities.
Midlands Humane Society currently has over 60 animals at its facility. We'll get a look at some of them in this week's Pets of the Week right after the break. And a look at what's going on around the area in our weekly events calendar.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Searching for help with Dachshund Reading.
How can I help my daughter with her reading?
Information on hot water heating.
No. Sarah's bright, but when she's reading, she has trouble sounding out the words.
World music, playing track now.
No.
Let me try. Our daughter gets confused about which details in a story are important.
Which paper towels are most absorbent?
What?
Here are 5 product reviews.
Why are you not getting me?
See, I told you.
Wait, I was trying to show you how Sarah feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues, designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
Jack Frost, you do have beautiful teeth.
My what?
Are they really as white as they say? Yes. Oh, they really do sparkle like freshly fallen snow. This is an excellent example of what teeth should look like. Check out the iridescence of that incisor, the beauty of that bicuspid, the magnificence of those molars. And the best way to achieve such terrific teeth is brushing. 2 minutes, twice a day. Not 30 seconds, not a minute 45. 2 minutes. That's all it takes. They're beautiful.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
And then from this angle, it all makes a star.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore.
Show up
And frustration, a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy, and giving up impossible.
And then we're going to turn the lights and everybody look up.
I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought.
Finally won.
What's your reaction? Yeah, exactly.
And unconventional methods
Okay, what else?
common.
This is their world.
There's nothing.
And then they die. Go ahead, go, go, go.
I'm a teacher. I make more.
If you store your guns properly, I'll feel safer when I'm playing outside.
Safer when walking home.
And I won't have to tell my kids, this isn't a drill.
Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Always lock it up.
Hello, I'm Terry Gatch-Mills and welcome into Pets of the Week. I'm so excited to introduce you to Chewy. He's an 8-year-old lab mix. His file number is 15298. He came in April 4th, so he is our longest canine resident here. He came in with a bout of heartworm disease. We have since put him on medication, and he is heartworm free as of 7/9/2015. We couldn't be happier. He's now looking for a home. Even though he is 8 years old, he's very active, loves to play ball. He's a good boy, and he's looking for a loving home. He is neutered, up to date on all shots, and again, heartworm free. Next we have Gonzo, from big to small in an instant. Gonzo's file number is 16873. He came in as an owner's surrender just a couple of days ago. He is between the ages of 2 to 3 years old, we're not really sure. He's neutered, up to date on all shots, and he will be microchipped when he leaves our facility. Gonzo's a great boy. He loves to sit on your lap. He's also very quiet, as you can see. Loves to play with toys. So if you can give Gonzo a great home, give us a call or come on down to Midlands Humane Society. This beautiful Torby is named Firestar. Her file number is 16782, and she's just a little doll. She's about a year old. She was brought in as a stray, and she loves to sit on your lap. She loves cuddling. She's very gentle, very quiet, potty trained, good with other cats, but we're not sure about dogs. Again, Firestar's file number is 16782. This is 4-year-old Princess, and Princess's file number is 16664. She was brought in as a stray, but she does have her fronts declawed, so I'm surprised someone's not looking for her. Princess has got beautiful green eyes, and she is a short hair, black and white. She's up to date on all shots, vaccinated, and will be microchipped before she leaves our facility, as all of our animals are. Please come down to Midlands Humane Society at 1020 Railroad Avenue in Council Bluffs if you're interested in any of the homeless pets you've seen today. Thank you.
Now time for our weekly events calendar. The Council Bluffs Library is hosting We Want to Vote, says Amelia Bloomer. It'll be at the library on Thursday, August 6th. The program starts at 6:30. It's free to the public and will feature an actress portraying Bloomer who will work to help women earn the right to vote. More information at councilbluffslibrary.org. Music at the Park continues at Bayless Park. On August 12th, Thompson Music Brass performs. August 19th, the Brits take over the stage. Then on August 26th, USAF Vortex performs. More information is available at bluffsarts.org. Movies on the River takes place on Saturday, August 8th. It'll be at Tom Hannafen's River's Edge Park. The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 will be shown, starting around dusk. More information is available at bluffsarts.org. Thanks for watching this week's Council Bluffs News. CBTV is always looking for your feedback. You can send questions or comments to cbtv@iwcc.edu. Call 712-325-3312, or you can find us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Just search CBTV17. Remember to keep it here for the latest scores and updates for local sports in your community by tuning in to the Bluff Sports Zone with JJ Davis. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Zach Harper-Blunt.